Hey guys, welcome to BTech. It's Basil, and it's basically Asus Day here at BTech. You've already seen a couple of videos about a couple of other bits that aren't really stuff we'd normally cover. We've had a gaming laptop which had its own water cooling system. We've also had a really awesome all-in-one. This is more up our street. These are a bunch of tablets, so nothing crazy new, but we never actually covered them when they originally came out. But they do some pretty cool stuff. It's an entire series of devices from 7 inches right through to 8 inches and indeed 10 inches as well. What's so cool about them is you can get a range of back covers for specific ones which add additional functionality. So whether it's just a stylistic change with a white back cover instead of black, for example, or indeed a little bit of extra power, or a speaker with Dolby technology at the heart. This is the Asus Z170, 380 and 580, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. So at the bottom end of the spectrum, this is a Z170 available in 3G and 2G variants. This is a very basic 7-inch tablet. Very basic, but very well priced as well. It costs no more than £99. Currently on offer PC World Curries for a whopping great low £79. The styling of it's reminiscent of older kind of Asus tablets. You can see it's got that clutch pad type finish, but well, unlike the other ones, you can swap out the back cover much more easily and readily. In addition, the screen itself, not the highest resolution out there, 1024 by 600, but directly competing with the low-priced new Kindle products. So you can see exactly what Asus is doing, but what you've also got is a much more attractive version of Android than you have on newer Kindle devices. And in turn, you've got access to all of the applications in the Google Play Store. Intel processor at the heart, very humble specs, but still great value for money. Jumping up a notch or two, we have the Z380. Now, there are two 8-inch tablets. We've got the Z380 and the 580. The 380 is awesome because this is the one which pairs with these funky cases right here. You can see it doubles up as a kickstand, which in itself is invaluable when you have a tablet. And also, one thing that this does, the UI flips to landscape, which is never a given with tablets, but you also do get that speaker. I've actually preloaded one terribly fantastic song, so you can just get an idea of the oomph under this thing. So that's mega loud. I can hardly hear myself think. But the reality is it's not just a speaker. It's also a really nice folio case. Secures the tablet, makes it feel very rich. The actual material, I'm not sure. It's not leather. It's like a plastic type finish, but it feels expensive. And given the fact this isn't a super expensive tablet, starting at £119, that's very good going. Around the back, you've got, I think it's a 6 megapixel camera, 2 megapixel front camera, no flash, but camera isn't really the main selling point of any tablet these days. The UI, again, it's skinned, but it's at the same time a respectful skin from Asus, with some transitions, slightly questionable transitions, but at the heart of it is Android once more, with access to all the apps in the Google Play Store. Wrapping up the ZenPad range with the pièce de résistance, the ZenPad Z580 comes in at around £169. For that, you get a Quad HD display. This is an IPS panel. It looks beautiful, as you can see, super responsive as I swipe. In addition to that, under 7mm thin, so very slender, shares the same kind of clutch bag type finish as its predecessors and the other devices here. Not quite as versatile in terms of interchangeability, but what you lose in interchangeability, you make up for with form factor. The screen's aspect ratio is also nice and iPad-esque. It's kind of a 6:4 type aspect ratio, so perfect for reading, perfect for holding in portrait, not just in landscape. Underneath the hood, you have an Intel processor. It's a Morphill quad-core processor, clocks at 1.8 gigahertz. You've also got 2 gig of RAM. Again, 6 megapixel camera around the back, no flash. It's available with 16 or 32 gig internal memory, depending on the version you go for. If you go for the more expensive one, then you're going to be paying around £199 or thereabouts. I'm really loving the ZenPad range. I will say, even though though this is the sexiest tablet on the table, what's really got my attention is the fact that the lower-end 8-inch models offer these neat cases with the additional functionality. If you've got any questions about the ZenPad range, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button, fire them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching BTech.